So we know we've had lower lows, we've had lower highs, and just recently though, the last couple of days here on crude, we've been trading sideways. Now, if you recall, we did a pretty good job trading those sideways ranges over the past 2 or 3 days, but look what's happened now. We've now, bam, right? We've broken free of this bear channel. We've broken out of that 92.40. We've broken above the previous high of day, and we're thinking to ourselves, where's this thing going, right? Where is this market going? Well, clean this off real quickly here, and we were able to put together a pretty darn good plan of attack. Now, the first thing we said is since we have this bear channel here, right, with that bear channel, whatever happens today, the higher percentage trades will be to the sell side. That was what we first began to say, right? So our first thing was we wanted to sell at resistance. That was the first thing we said today. And then we noticed we had this sideways range, this range up top here. And again, this is just me looking above price and below price, looking for hidden areas where we know price will probably either try to get up to, or we can use that as a good target and, of course, take a price reversal. So we knew we had this 95.70, right? The 95.70. Remember that number, because that was what we told ourselves. That's going to be the target today. If price keeps going higher, and again, we'd already made this big move up already, we said, I'm going to hope we get the reversal. I'm going to try to sell here, but if it keeps going, we know 95.70 will probably be where it goes. Now, why were we so confident about that? Well, a lot of it had to do with the fact that we had the BMT up here. Now, what is the BMT? The BMT is a proprietary indicator we use. As a member, you'll get all the information about this. It works as a price magnet. Now, the BMT is kind of interesting because the BMT, I wouldn't want to trade at the BMT, but I want to use it as a target, which means price will try to gravitate up to the highs, up to the BMT. And so we quickly put together a plan of attack today, and we said, with the bear channel, I'm going to be selling the highs as it rises, right? Sell at resistance, smack that thing down, hoping, of course, to bring price back down to its range below us. So we were anticipating the previous high of day here, right? That previous high of day at 92.40. We were hoping, of course, we'd be able to sell this thing and get it going all the way back down in below the previous high of day. That was the goal today. And then, of course, continue on this bear channel. But if it did keep rising, right, we sell first. If it keeps going, I'm then going to buy a pullback. And again, we had 10:30 news this morning. And what happened today was, as price was rising, it then came back down. And by 8 o'clock in the morning, it's chopping around sideways in there. And by 9 o'clock, we see another high tested. Now, this is where we got a very interesting situation, and we got a token print. There was a token print at the high. And guys, once again, a token print, go to the blog, search for token print. Basically, a token print, very fine difference between a top and a token print. A token print is a 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick higher high, but it happens very fast. And we saw that coming. I was screaming out, right? There's your token. By 9 o'clock, crude oil opens up. And by 9 o'clock, crude makes a test at the highs and comes back down. Now, when I see that test of the highs, I'm going to draw a trend line here. So now I'm thinking there's a trend line now coming across. And when we saw the next move up, that was where we got the token print. When I saw the 1 tick higher high, and actually what happened was it actually went to the high of day. We saw the gray time and sales window buying at the highs, and then it was all sellers from there. We saw just a couple buyers, and it was the speed at which it reversed off those highs. When I saw the reversal off those highs, I immediately jumped in short, 4 range chart, right, 2-step pattern short, and took that trade short. Nice big winner here, 907, 2-step short. 76 was the entry, right? 76 was the entry. So we didn't get in here until right about there.